This playthrough is rated T for teen.
Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Star Wars: Knights of the Old Republic 2: The Sith Lords. In the last episode, we finally got a chance to explore the Enclave, and there are all types of creepy crawlies inside as we explored every door, nook, and cranny to find possibly information about Varuk or anything else. But we met a strange man standing in the doorway, but we said, "No! Back, strange man! You scare me!" And we didn't talk to him yet. And now, at the entrance, there's some people that appeared. If you find the information for that, deed or whatever, depending how you do it, this guy appears automatically, and you know who it is. But before I deal with him, let's go back and let's see. I think, have I gone through most of the doorways here, or no? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, you can see some. All right, BioWare, make yourself useful for once. God, turn off this gas of mine. Ugh. Just take it. Just release it from its bonds. Put it in your pocket. Yeah. Anyway, today we're going to finish the rest of the Enclave and anything else before we leave, because we haven't found anything about nothing there. Okay. And I don't think I went through here before, so let's see if there's anything in here we can check out.
Focus.
Oh, well. Oh well. All right. We're just doing it. We're just taking care of this deadly rackrick or whatever it's called. It's deadly. It's nasty. It's a rackrick. Or leg rick. Ligrick. To the music. To the action. To the somewhat taken forever to beat this thing because I have yet to level up my dude properly. Because I'm waiting for my advanced class to kick in. Whenever that is. I don't know if it'll be today. I'm hoping it's soon. Because if I think there's always a reason why I go to the why I go to this planet first, at least from what I remember. But as soon as we can start leveling up my dude, we'll start being able to kick some major butt. Just like in the last game. Okay, anything else here? Alright. So let's see. Bondian alloy heavy suit. None of us can wear heavy, so I think I could if I had chosen the Guardian, but or if not then by the advanced class. But alright, what's in here? Got more stuff to steal from ancient Jedis and the such. There's a bug in there and there. Oh no, there isn't. Okay, just a fall locker. Okay, no, nothing else here. For a place that hasn't supposedly hasn't been touched by many people, there we get some credits and slime grenades. All right, but for a place that hasn't been touched by a lot of people, because you could possibly get killed there. There's quite a few empty chests in the area. I guess everyone gets lucky once. Was it the Spider-Man says everyone gets one? No, nothing here either. I mean, I guess it'd be unrealistic to have every room to have something in it. But then again, we're playing a video game based off mystical space wizards. I mean, what do you expect? Okay, I'm trying to remember last episode if there's anything in these rooms that I need to. I don't think there was. That's the problem with only playing recording a couple episodes every week, is sometimes I forget what I've accomplished every once in a while. I mean, sometimes I check the footage depending on if I've spent the time for it, but luckily, since most of the stuff got destroyed or killed, I mean, we don't have to worry about too many distractions. Okay, so we've been through there. I think we just need to go back to that dude. Oh yeah, there's two dudes in here. There's actually the one dude who was just waiting in that one room, and then there's another guy who is locked in the that one closet or whatever because of the creatures. So we need to get him to. We need to talk him out, which should be easy now that we've killed all. I think we've killed all the bugs, as far as I know. Oh, that's right. I skipped this room because of I was hoping the bug would just run through. I skipped this room because of the. Okay. Oh, now it's attacking us. Okay, good. Now we can fight it. All right. Hop into battle. Oh yeah, I gotta remember to level up BioWare when I get the chance. Oh, we'll do that here in a second, after we lock this guy. Anyone else? Hopefully that was it. I like, sometimes the game's like super dickish when it like puts enemies behind bombs, because it's just like, unless I hit the AI perfectly, or set it right, it's gonna, they're gonna run through the frickin' like wall or whatever to get to it, and it's like, no, there's bombs there. Stop. Okay, is it not gonna highlight the other creature? It's supposed to be there, right?
Yes.
Well, if they're not gonna do it, maybe I can get BioWare to shut off this bomb before it attacks us. Nope. Just get that bomb. There we go. Alright. Now we can attack. Nuts. Maybe I could, can't do anything about that. I'm trying to see if I can... I gotta run back. Nuts. Damn it. Did it activate the... Did it stun the creature? Oh, it did stun the creature. Huh. Well, that's cool. Alright, let me take care of this while you guys do that. Or no, actually, that was probably Freya who did that. And he failed to catch that bomb because of the combat distracted him. Great. Well. Let's just take this thing out. I don't have to get every bomb. I'm just trying to be thorough. I guess I could have stealth got it, I guess. Didn't even think about that. Although sometimes, depending on the situation, sometimes stealthing things doesn't necessarily guarantee getting it, you know. Okay, Cray, you really need to stop just... I know you're designed for there it is. Oh. You're designed for support, but you know. Okay, anything here? I need to remind myself next time I get a chance. I really need to get some better armor for my. Did I get that last time? Probably not. I probably skipped the data storage, huh? This journal was found near the clean skeleton of a salvager. The last entry is of interest. I made it farther into the enclave than any other salvager I've discovered an untouched storage room. The computer in the power relay station should allow me to open the security door. Once I figure out how to sneak past the lake ricks that have made a nesting here, I'll leave Tatooine rich! Rich, I tell you! Wah, ha, 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 ha. And now he's dead. Can we just open it? Oh, it's not even letting me... security. Oops. It's not even letting me security open it. Interesting. I guess I have to open this door here. Alright. Before we do that, let me go ahead and level up Mr. BioWare here. Ah, he gets a tribute. I'm almost thinking about giving him intelligence, because that'll give him enough intelligence points to basically let him put a point in everything that I care about for his class, even treat injury. While strength will obviously give him a bit more extra damage into hit and combat. I think my in-game party isn't really going to use BioWare, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Because we are spoilers, we're going to get more party members later on down the line. I think I'm going to do intelligence after that, and then just gotta go straight strength, I think. That way, see, it gives him 7 points, which means now I can just put a point in everything, even treat injury, because it takes 2 points usually to do that. So I could get the feat for that to reduce that too, but I'd rather use it on other things. So there we go. All right, now let's have you mess with the computer since you're my techie. Power relay station terminal main, enter command. Then we can overload it. We're not going to do that. Let's see the work log say. Pending work log. Page 1 of 1. Task 1046B. Head Technician Durger Chester. I'm here investigating complaints of the storage room door sticking shut. Following a recent mishap with a defective flaming protocol droid, my assistant Tarn will be on hand to open the door for me if I get stuck in the storage room. Why do I feel like there's something stuck in the storage room? Recent. Accessing archived work logs from main computer. Connection failed. Reason. Main computer non-responsive. Please verify the main computer is active. Contact technician. Okay. Main technician. Open storage room door. Commission failed. Security door is non-responsive. Please contact head technician to resolve this issue. Okay. How about the local camera control? Anything? I think we've checked most of the rooms already. Is that... Oh, that's inside the room. So there is someone's dead body in there. But yeah. So there's someone stuck in the storage room. Nothing going on there. There. Maybe there's something in that one room where that one guy's in. I wonder. We'll have to go back and check. Yeah, was that nothing else really? Yeah, there was the droids, but I left most of them alone. I'm not going to overload that, because that'll just hurt me. That might open the door, actually, but I want to see if going... because there is still a room we haven't entered, and that's the one with that dude who got left behind, so let's... Oh yeah, and then we got the one room with the other guy. There's multiple dudes in multiple rooms. The dude abides, man. Alright, which I think's in here. I think it's up ahead. Let's see. There was nothing here that I think we had, because...
I hear you.
Didn't we check the... Huh. How did I miss that foot locker? Did you say child's play? Sensory visor, rebreather mask, powered battle armor. Okay. Check this. Yeah, it is child's play. It's kind of creepy the way you talk, BioWare. I mean, nothing against you personally, just, you know, you're a bit creepy. It's really creepy in here. Run around. God, the pathfinding in this game sometimes. Alright, didn't we ever check this one out before? Let me see. Yeah, data corruption. Yeah, I can't do anything with this one. Yeah, okay. Just making sure. Alright, so... But yeah, somehow I just missed those, yeah, that one room has that dude in it. Which we'll talk to here. Actually, might as well talk to him now that I think about it, because we have to go back this way to talk to that guy anyway. Huh. The disciple. You look generic enough to be not important. Okay, he just stared at me and nothing happened. Thanks for the... Oh, wait, he bowed? That must be a glitch. Who are you? Thanks for polite bow. You must be a gentleman.
I am an historian and scientist working for the Republic. Although I'm certain my contemporaries would judge me more a historian than scientist.
Alistair? Is that you? Wait, actually, is that Alistair's voice actor? Because I've heard that voice before, but I'm trying to... No, it's not Alistair's voice. Who is that? I've heard him in another BioWare game before, but I can't recall at the top of my head. He must be important, and BioWare reused him. They reused a lot of voice actors for the same roles, which why not? If you're friends with them or whatever, why not rehire them again? So, anyway, he's a historian, huh? Yeah, might as well ask him how... Well, how is he here in the first place? Isn't this place really dangerous? What are you doing here?
Like you, I was looking for some trace of the Jedi. I had heard mention that one of the Jedi Masters had gone there, but I found no trace of them.
I'm trying to recall the voice. I've heard that voice before. I'm just trying to recall what game he voices a character in. Man, that's gonna bug me. Do you know what happened to the Jedi?
No. It is something of a mystery why they would exile themselves as they have. It is not the way of the Jedi to vanish in such a way, especially when the Republic is in need of them. I fear that there is something else at work, something that we cannot see. Then again, perhaps the Jedi are hiding simply because so many people hate them these days.
Well, I mean, they did cause a civil war between themselves, and then they just ended up destroying planets along the way. Well, the Sith mainly, but still. Why do you think people hate the Jedi?
It is difficult sometimes for the Jedi to see such things, since much of it is rooted in human nature, and the Jedi are often removed from events of daily life, insulated. But the reason the Jedi Civil War was named such was because few in the galaxy can recognize the difference between the Sith and the Jedi. To them, they are both Jedi, with different philosophies.
Except all Sith use red lightsabers and use, like, Force lightning, while light Jedi use, well, a bandit of different colors that aren't red, and usually don't shoot lightning out of their hands. I don't know, it's pretty obvious, and most Sith are emo with their dark capes and stuff. I think it's pretty obvious, but what do I know? But anyway, why is this guy called the Disciple anyway? That's an odd name. Although I don't think he's actively called himself the Disciple. I think he's just we haven't even asked his name, really. But Jedi have protected the galaxy for centuries. They seek peace, often through sacrifice.
Not always. Jedi often fall. They cause much harm on Onderon, for example, in the name of peace and protection. Uleg Keldroma and Exar Kun, the two Dark Lords during the Sith War many decades ago, were once Jedi Knights, as were Revan and Malak. It is perhaps more amazing that some still trust Jedi after many have fallen and endangered the galaxy. It is also proof that a single Force wielder can change the face of the galaxy. And that is a frightening thing indeed.
There's actually I don't know if, I think I mentioned this during the Old Republic 1 game a while back, that you can actually get the graphic novel based off a lot of these stories and side characters that they mention about other stories about, and you didn't see me, I did air quotes because I don't know why I did that, just a weird habit. You could actually get, they actually decided to do a series, I think it's called the Old Republic novels or the past Star Wars or something like that by Dark Horse. I don't know if you can still get them because Dark Horse doesn't own the license anymore, but you could probably find them on eBay or maybe digital sales them or something like that, because I know because it transferred ownership, there's like some weirdness going on. But you can buy the story of Exar Kun and Ulic Keldroma if you're so interested. I've heard that most of the Old Republic's graphic novels are pretty decent. Do you hate the Jedi?
Hate? No. I do not hate them. They only raise questions without answers. Jedi are not supposed to be like the rest of us. They are supposed to see a higher purpose in all things. And they are supposed to train students responsibly and well, so mistakes of the past are not repeated. Yet all I saw was ignorance and arrogance, and what those seeds created in the Republic. It is difficult to follow the Jedi Code when so few others have, but you know this.
I guess that's true. Does it mean the Old Republic Jedi Masters are kind of morons? Then again, it would be a very boring game if they all did everything right, What do you mean?
Many Jedi defy the Order during the Mandalorian Wars, and it paved the way for the Jedi Civil War.
Wait, you think I'm a Jedi? When did I say I was a Jedi? This guy's smarter than he looks. Although, if I was wearing the Jedi robes, that would be a funny joke, but you know what I mean. Let's see. Do you blame the Jedi who turned or the Council? I was one of those Jedi. I must accept part of that responsibility. Let's just keep feigning ignorance. Do you blame the Jedi who turned or the Council?
There is no blame. All must accept. But, at its core, one must wonder if it was the failure of the Jedi teachings or the teachers themselves. Many of the Jedi Council trained Exar Kun, Ulic, Revan, and Malak. How could they not see the danger they posed? And if they could not, perhaps there was some essential part of their teachings that was flawed. Something beyond the Jedi Code that they were missing.
Isn't the Jedi Code practically perfect in every way? Like Sherry Bobbins? No. Wait. Do you know who trained Revan?
Revan had many masters. Zar, Dorak, Master K before K left for the wars. Towards the end of his training, he sought out many to learn techniques. It is said that he returned to his first master at the end of his training in order to learn how he might best leave the Order.
Huh, that's an interesting way of looking at it. So go to your first master to see how you can leave? What, the master kind of teach him that type of mentality? How come we never knew this when we were playing as... Oh yeah, we were... Spoilers for the first game. We were playing as asthmatic Reverend, so he didn't remember half that stuff. But what about the last half? Oh, that's right, because this story is made after the fact, and they don't even think about that stuff while writing that story. But that's the interesting thing about writing stuff after the fact, Anyway, Revan and Malak would have received the same training as I did. Well, I guess that means we admit it. So, okay, we admit it.
I am not certain you understand what happened with Revan. Do you wish me to explain?
I mean, I played the first game, but okay.
Revan was captured in the middle of the Jedi Civil War, due in no small part to his apprentice Malak, who turned on him. Revan was brought before the Jedi Council and put on trial. You must understand that the situation was desperate, and the Jedi needed to know how Revan had amassed the forces arrayed against them. As I understand it, they were able to convince Revan to have a change of heart. Revan helped the Republic defeat Malak, Perhaps in his conversation with the Jedi Masters, they were able to convince him of the rightness of their actions.
By the way, if you choose to have Revan way back when you talked to Atton about all this, in that conversation, I think I mentioned it before, it does change slight descriptions and details about the previous game and how it resolves. But yeah, he would mention Revan, them failing to convince Revan and Revan killing them all, or supposedly killing most of them, or something like that. But or sticking to his way. So just keep that in mind. So it gives you a reason to play through the game again, and like you could still play as the same character type, be good Jedi, but have Revan be still evil, and just see what the differences are. I mean, it's not super huge, but it's cool to know that. Oh, I guess we already asked you to train Revan. I don't know what else. Okay. Well, I want to talk about something else.
What else would you like to know?
I don't know why I said that. Why do you work for the Republic?
I'm trying to save the Republic. Dantooine and the Jedi Order are instrumental to that effort. Despite the troubles of the Jedi Civil War, and there are admirals
I think I said
who recognize that the Jedi must be found if the Republic is to hold together. Yet as long as Onderon remains within the Republic, and the efforts on Telos succeed, that is all that matters.
I think the only reason I skipped that first part really quick is because I thought he was going to repeat something, and whoops. Sorry about that. Why Telos and Onderon?
The Republic is fragile right now. Telos is important because its success will determine whether or not the other dead worlds receive the same reconstruction efforts. If Telos is rebuilt and made habitable again, it will affect a string of worlds along the Rim.
Yeah, without how every major plot in Star Wars ends up with like some evil group destroying a planet. At some point, we got to figure out how to repair those planets that survived their onslaught. In Onderon.
Onderon, strangely enough, was unaffected by the Jedi Civil War. It's almost as if Revan didn't want to attack it. Its resources and position on the Rim make it a vital supply line and guard post against Outer Rim attacks. Also, it's the only world in the Republic still capable of seeding ecosystems into other dead worlds. Onderon's wildlife is some of the most aggressive in the known galaxy. Merely placing some of those beasts on target worlds will guarantee their habitation for years to come.
I think if I remember, this plot thread becomes mentioned in the Revan novel as well as the Old Republic video game, if I remember correctly, or at least bits of explanation on certain reasons why Revan didn't do certain things. Why the Jedi? I think we already asked that, didn't we? Why is Onderon important?
Dantooine was one of the few Republic worlds on the Outer Rim. It is why the Republic is attempting to get the settlement up and running. Dantooine is within reach of several other Rim worlds, and the Republic will need it as a resupply post if they are to keep a presence on the Rim.
Well then,
What
we'll
else
talk
would
about
you like
something
to know?
else. Tell me about the Republic. Tell me about the
I do not know if you are aware of how fragile the Republic is at the moment. Its influence is stretched thin, and it grows weaker with time.
Seems to always be like that every time there's a story that's not based off the official canon Star Wars stuff. Although now, according to Star Wars, this isn't canon anymore, which is dumb. This is 4,000 years in the past, and this story is awesome. What happened?
The Jedi Civil War brought much suffering to the galaxy, and the forces that Malak and Revan amassed against us seemed limitless. Many worlds were destroyed, trade routes disrupted, and the Republic fleet was almost decimated. It was almost the end. But at that last year, the year before Revan vanished, Revan's assault on the Republic stopped. No one knows why, but it was all that saved the Republic. The fleet the Sith had amassed was no more, and the remaining Sith turned on each other, destroying the Academy on Korriban. It did not matter. Revan had already won.
And I think that descriptions there is whether he's good or evil in certain description parts, which is why he's not in this game so far. What do you mean?
The war was costly, and it shattered the Republic. In time, the Republic might recover. But if a threat strikes now, if certain key worlds are not held, then the Republic will collapse. What else would you like to know?
Huh. Well, that's a lot of information to let me know about the outside world. Thanks for the exposition dump. You look familiar to me.
I imagine in your travels of the galaxy you've seen many people. Faces tend to blur together after a time. What else would you like to know?
Huh. Well, thanks for that info,
Before
random
you
historian.
go, I had a question for you. You came to Dantooine in search of Jedi. Why?
I have a force bond I need to sever. Because I don't want to be tied to this old lady anymore. Gah! To get some answers, the Sith are weak in the galaxy. I'm going to need their help to stop them. Because I need an answer for what they did to me. I don't want to talk about it. To get some answers. Because we don't, I mean, we're not going to really throw this guy into our plight, right? I mean, he's doesn't really that unique of a model, and he's pretty low. He's like BioWare, just not euthanized. What was I gonna say? Whatever gas you give people to make them talk slow and all, and be all dreary. But anyway, to get some answers.
What answers do you seek? It has been my experience that Jedi rarely answer such questions, or instead indulge in half-truths.
Jesus, he's on to us. Kill him. I mean, yeah, exactly. He's wanting us to answer the question. And we'll talk about it. Looking for clues that will lead me to the Sith. I need to know why they sent me. Well, I mean, fine. I mean, this choice isn't really that big of a deal. I'm looking for clues that will lead me to the Sith.
If the Sith are rising in the galaxy again, then it is strange the Jedi would not be there to meet them, and that we have not seen more evidence of the Sith.
Sith are playing the long game in this one, the secret long game. Trust me, the Sith are out there. They've been hounding me since August. Do you not believe me? I don't want to talk about it. Do you not believe me?
No, I believe you. I merely find such subtleties among the Sith to be strange. They have been known to practice deception. But in the histories, since the time of the Dark Lords Khoon and Keldroma, and Revan and Malak, such subtleties have been rare. In any case, it seems to me like our goals are compatible. If
Wait,
you
they
would
are?
have me, I can apply my knowledge and skills to helping you find the answers you seek.
Wait, what? All of a sudden he just wants to join our party. We didn't even tell him what we're doing. I mean, not really. I mean, yeah, we said we were looking for the Sith, but apparently it's in line with whatever he's doing. If you want to come along, you'll have to carry your own weight. Okay, we welcome you to your company. More party members with the Disciple. Now this is the time where we explain a certain character change in the game. Now, if you're playing female exile, there is a specific name for her canon name, but I keep forgetting it. You can look it up. But if you play the female exile, you get the Disciple. If you play male exile, for whatever reason he doesn't join you, you get a different character. You probably already know who that is. It's the Handmaiden. Last of the Handmaidens actually joined you. She joined you when you leave that little enclave of theirs or whatever. So yeah, for whatever reason, if you choose male exile, you get the Last of the Handmaidens. If you choose female exile, you get the Disciple on your team. I mean, I prefer the Last Handmaiden, but that's just because that's me. But the Disciple's fine in his own way as well. Do we want to? I could put him on the. Yeah, let's put him and Cray on the team. Why not? But yeah, we get the Disciple. Hello.
There is something I have observed, and now I feel I must say it. I have found your presence to be inspiring. With your growth in the Force, you seem to have found your center. And throughout the dangers we face, you remain calm and focused.
Oh, well, thank you very much. Like I said in previous episode, this is if your light side, if your dark side. They mention how aggressive you are and all this other stuff. Trust me, it's all act. I'm shaking inside. I hope our enemies think so. I really don't have time for this. Save your compliments. I had questions. I don't have time for this. I'll be going. You're right. I've never felt better.
I understand now why others followed you to war. Perhaps that is what leadership is. And it is something I have seen in only a few during my travels. In any event, it has been some time since I traveled with a Jedi, nor one so firmly upon the path. I wanted to thank you. I fear the stories that were spoken of you have misrepresented you, and if I have the opportunity, I shall reverse them whenever they arise.
Well, thank you for that. It's nice to have someone have my back. You know, this boy's got my back, yo. Do not need your help. I have no need for your condensation. Ascension. That's it. Leave me. I had other questions. Nothing. Never mind. I thank you for your kind words, but they are not necessary.
Very well. Then I shall keep my favorable opinions to myself.
Nothing. We're
Forgive
good.
me, but there is something I must ask. In my study of the Jedi histories and the more contemporary records, I have heard tales of a Jedi who was exiled. You are that Jedi, but the records are somewhat evasive on why this was done. I wanted to discuss why you chose to leave the Jedi Order and accept exile.
Did I accept exile? I guess I did. Oh man, I should have said we'll talk about this later. Well, you know, we'll find out why I left the Jedi Order and accepted exile next time on Star Wars: Knights of the Old Republic, the Sith Lords, and we'll learn more about the Disciple and deal with those people on the front of the Enclave here, and maybe we'll finally find a bit of information about Varuk. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. And may the Force be with you.